Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know, my name is Matthew and this is Matthew Hawker Gaming. So today what we're going to do is feature a new auto battler. We're going to play the BAZAAR, which is a new game that came out. It's in open beta now. It's available now. You can play. You didn't have to buy a founder's pass. And then you say it's been out for a while now if you had basically paid money to do it. But now you can play for free. Anyway, so welcome to this is from a Magic player's perspective. And those who don't know, I'm a big MTG player. In person, I've been playing nearly 25 years, 24 years or so. Anyway, so I mainly play Commander and various limited like Booster Draft is my favourite format. Right, so we're going to look at the BAZAAR from a Magic player's perspective. So we're going to look at the various mechanics and various things and explain to it a little bit about the game and how it works. Anyway, so wish me luck. So what is the BAZAAR? The BAZAAR is like an auto battler kind of game. And what's an auto battler? For those who don't know auto battlers, they're basic games where you play. You don't essentially play it in real time. You select a various amount of options, and then basically things play out in a various automated way. But you have ways you can affect the outcome by choosing various items and builds and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the main screen of the BAZAAR. As you can see, I quite like the world setting. It looks quite cool, and it was designed by a Renard, who's and Tempo Storm, which he's basically he was a Hearthstone pro player, and he basically put his money into this company basically, and they've designed this game. He's also got a mathematics degree as well, I believe. Anyway, so let's go into the BAZAAR and I'll explain a bit about it. So when you boot up the BAZAAR, so you've got a choice of characters. So basically, Vanessa is the main one. You basically, when you start the game, you only have access to Vanessa. You can gain access to the other ones, various by paying for them through the in-game shop or using currency which you get from the chests to unlock them. I did pay to unlock them. Anyway, so this is Vanessa, who reminds me of Miss Fortune from say League of Legends. So she's basically associated. She's like a pirate kind of captain thing, and she's got various weapons associated with her. I'll show you the others. There's going to be a new one coming soon, which is going to be coming on Tuesday, which is. Sorry, I should let the voiceovers are quite good anyway. This is Pig, so he's kind of like a merchant, and he's more associated with healing. And I think we're going to feature him today. I've done a run with Vanessa today already, anyway, and we're going to try a run with Pig. This is more advanced. We're going to say it's not the most advanced one. All right, he's associated with, as we should see in a minute, healing and the economy. Right, so this is Dooley the robot. So Dooley's got a selection of cores, which is basically a varying thing. I'm not that good at explaining. I haven't played much Dooley. Anyway, we're going to go into a pig run. So now we've got a choice to play ranked, where you can win prizes, which you basically you have to use a ticket, which you get from the pass, or normal, which is unranked. So should we try ranked? We might as well. Let's go for it. I've got 2 tickets, save what we've got to lose. All right, let's play ranked, and I'll explain to you a little bit about it as we go along. And for those who haven't seen the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps grow the channel, and then say it's free. Right. So how does the BAZAAR work? So you have various. So you have these little was it a sundial on the left? So basically, you go through the days and you basically have an encounter at various kinds of days. An encounter is basically a kind of like a merchant or a like encounter, and there's some combat encounters. They're not all encounters. All right, let's explain as we go along. Okay, so you start in your house, Pygmalien's loft. So we've got the choice of 3. So you gain plus 12 gold and plus 2 income. Enchanted item and plus 2 gold, or choose a gold tier skill. Skills are basic things that affect your build. So I've been watching Kriparian, which is one of the other streamers, and I believe he said the enchanted item is the best thing you can take at the beginning of the game. So let's take that. Right, we've got a choice of its toxic laser security system. So the numbers you see are various different things. So red is damage, green with the swirly kind of thing is poison, and orange is burn. Deal 5 or poison equal to 10% when you use a property against 10% damage. I'm feeling I even want one of these two. Burn 4, freeze when using a non-weapon item. I'm not actually sure what the correct one is. I'll take this one. It kind of matches. I've just been reminded of the various pigs in various different games. There's various other ones. I think of Cicero and Eternal, and there's some pigs in Muchi Muchi Pork, a cave game. So I'm gonna. What do I want? Weapon? Or I'll take a weapon. Lombard, so that deals 5 damage. Your weapon gain plus 2 damage. That's fight on a 9-second. 6 damage, truffle. Or deal 10 damage when you sell a weapon, it gets plus 10 damage. Ooh. I believe they said the truffle got patched. This patch. Weapons gain 2 plus damage. And actually, all the bright damages. So the number in the bottom corner is how much it costs. I'm probably going to be able to buy multiple things. Should we take the Lombard? I'm just going to take these two, I think. Okay, so it's worth bearing it in mind. So this is the money you can re-roll, basically, but you won't have much left to put into it. You are limited by your storage capacity. This is how many items you can currently fit. When you go up a level, so you see, this is how much EXP you need to go up from various levels. So this one you need 7 more EXP to go to level 2. At level 2 you gain all the stuff it says in the bottom corner. Right, so we'll just carry on, I guess. We'll leave this weapon. Right, so this is basically going to be a PvE encounter. Basically, some of the fights you take are going to be PvE, and some are going to be PvP. So how it works is when you click, I can click on which one I want to fight. They're basically all going to be very similar at this level, and basically if you win, you probably get something which is, you see the rewards are indicated there. So it's all the same on this. So I'm going to go against the Viper. We're going to try against the Snake. So they're going to have a lot of poison. So poison basically is the green thing. So it goes through health. It goes through shield. But we haven't got anything with shield anyway. We should get through this one, I think. Yeah, we won well. And we'll gain something, which will probably be a Venom, a Fang. So it's basically going to go up there. Alright, so now we've got a choice of small weapon, upgrade bronze item, or sell small and large items. So let's upgrade. So I can upgrade my matchbox or my hatchet. I'll probably upgrade the matchbox because I feel that was the higher tier item. That burns 5, and when you use a non-weapon item, it charges basically. So the number is how long it takes to strike basically. So it's a 4-second cooldown on this. So I can gain 3 gold or find a strange mushroom. Let's take the mushroom. So I can gain a neutral item or gain 4 gold. So I'll take 4 gold at the moment. We're going against a dually. Alright, so is there anything to do here? You can sell these, but you can wait. They don't actually do anything you sell now. This will gain value. It doesn't trigger on anything on my board. Alright, we're going against this dually player. Right, let's see how it goes. This is a PvP fight. So if you lose, you take damage equal to the based on the day it is, I believe. So if you look at the corner, yeah, losing fights against players results in prestige loss equal to the day. If prestige hit 0, your run ends. Okay, wish me luck. Not winning this, he's got way too much damage output. Dooley's got a lot of different things based on various cores, so there's like effectively loads of cores for him. Right, so anyway, we didn't win that one, but like we're off. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got, as you see, we took 1 damage. Right, non-weapon items or medium items. I've got loads of money, so I feel it's either the medium or the non-weapons. I probably want some shield or something, so, oh, okay, so we'll get this. When you sell this, get spare change. At the start of each hour, spend 2 gold to gain 1 value. Okay, we'll take that. Right, so the next one is going to be a skill. So how do skills work? So skills are basically, they go down here on your bar. This isn't how many slots you have. You virtually, the slots will carry on going. This is just how many they have on the current display. You can also roll. So you can use shield items of +5 crit. Shield items of +10 plus shield. If you have 5 or fewer items, you have +10% crit chance. So I don't feel these are that great. We haven't got a shield item yet, so I'd rather have something else. So let's roll again. Rightmost item 8%, leftmost heal, rightmost shield item is +20 shield. We'll take it and hope we get a shield item, right? Right, weapons or shield. I definitely want a shield, so we'll take the shield. Shield equal to the item's value. Okay, so there's something that I can show you now. So this basically doesn't have a lot of value at the moment. It gains, you can gain value basically when you sell things at the start for this, and there's some various other ones. Okay, so like, let's put this in. Alright, so it's got 20. And then we can basically, you can sell the truffle. That gives that more. We can sell that. Doesn't do anything. And then I can just put this in. This gains value at the start of the hour. I'm not sure if this will have to be in here to trigger, or if it can be in the chest to still trigger. Alright, let's go against the thief in the middle. The mosquito's like a bronze, that's a gold. I don't think I'm going to have enough output to kill the gold thing. Let's try against the thief. I don't have a lot of shield. I've got 20 shield. As you can see, the yellow number in the bar is the shield number. The damage goes through the shield first, and then goes through to the health. They say shield is better than like healing, as the shield can carry on going, whereas the health doesn't heal you over your starting total, I believe. So there's a mechanic in the battles called fatigue. Basically, it goes over time, and basically, if there's no winner, it basically just starts a countdown where it counts down, and you both start taking damage. Right. So this is a grindstone. I mean, we say we know this with Painter Servant, but this is the Bazaar, not Magic. All right, we'll take the grindstone. I will say that there's a game called Grindstone as well. I gave away a copy in one of my previous videos. Right, it's like a puzzle game, kind of. Right, so what do we want? I'm getting distracted. Get a tool, abandoned chest, or sell small medium items. I think small medium items sounds good. Oh, the cash register is quite good. At the start of each day, get 2 spare change. And there's a briefcase. When you spell this, get 5 spare change. I feel the Lumballs is just slow, so let's just get rid of it now. I don't think it's that good. I think the hatchet's alright, but like I don't think it's that great. Alright, let's take the briefcase. That has potential. I'm going to sell this now because I feel that we're going to sell these for gold. We're just going to invest, and we're going to get the cash register. And roll. Alright, so now we've got a lot of choice. It's about a lot of things we can do. We can take adjacent weapons, adjacent heal items. We haven't got any heal items, so that's not great. Or this boomerang that's got, like... I think the boomerang's fine. Alright, should we just sell some of these stuff? Let's sell this. I don't think that's new. When you fight a monster, get right. So this is like 3 gold, right? do we want this? I don't think we do. Okay, let's try that instead. I'll have more income, so we can build up to later. How close am I to leveling? So I'm nearly there. This one's got a platinum frame on. Looks a bit like Molt. I don't think it's Molt the YouTuber. Oh, it might be, but it's not spelled like that generally. He does loads of other content. He does like Clash Royale and stuff like that. Hello to anyone if you're watching from my Clash Royale clan. Right, we didn't win that one. Okay, let's see what we think where we're going. We need a bit more, a few more. Like, we've got some offensive items. We've got about 40 damage of offensive items, but we need some more like defensive stuff, I believe, is what I want. Right, so health and shield items, I think, is where we're going. Might try the shield, the healing thing. Right. I'll roll for the next one. Shield 10, heal 10. Sell this. I'll try the textiles, I'm not sure. Go for each weapon, 2 gold. I've got one room, that's what I wanted, so we can sell these for sure, as these can go. Heal 60 when you shield. Right, I'm trying to get another small healing thing in there. 2 gold and a bronze tier. 2 gold and a bronze tier item, let's take that. You saw this game 1 regeneration, might as well do this. Upgrade bronze item. Upgrade the healing item. Right, hopefully we can win against this fight, because this will mean we get a random item, which we'll then be able to, if it doesn't go in our build, we'll be able to sell it. Oh, I meant to sell that gives me regeneration. Oh, can I fit another item in? No, can't fit just, I feel. I feel that's probably better than that. Probably sell that. Yeah, but it's got heal as well. So let's go against the Rogue Scrapper. Right, so if I win this, I can get a additional item which basically adds to my income or adds to my build. So it's worth bearing in mind, you can get basically the items do upgrade in this game, like most of the games in this kind of genre. But in this, you only need 2 of an item for it to upgrade. It's normally 3. Did we get that? I think we just got that. Yeah, we got that just. It was close. Right, so I gained this, which is like a med kit. When you sell this, your leftmost heal item gains plus 20 heal, which will be the basket. I call it basket, but that's not probably what it is. Should we just take more income and like hopefully we'll get to a late game kind of thing? Right. So it's heal and regeneration items. That sounds quite good. I think the border around this is how rare the encounter is. I believe you can't get them if in a day. If you get the set, you can't get the same one twice. Right. So let's take the heal and regen items. So we're more likely to get a duplicate. Okay. These are like buildings. So this heals equal to 4% of max health when you heal, gain 50% health. That seems quite good. I'm not sure I've seen that one. And this is Vineyard to heal 10 seconds when you use another item, heal equal to the value, or heal 40. This seems quite good. Heal equal to 4% of max health. I'd have to ditch the item to fit it in. I can buy it and then do it later. That seems alright to me. I'll try that. I don't think it's worth me rolling, but can I fit it in? I think to fit it, I'm going to try and accommodate it. Let's try and fit it in. So if I can put it in, I can move. When you heal, so this heals, and so if I'm going to sell this leftmost healing item. Sell this. This is 4.9, this is 4.9. This item's the same, basically, isn't it? This one's better. Let's club them with the briefcase rather than... actually, it doesn't make any difference. This is better in a PvE thing. Alright, let's try this. I don't know if it's correct. Going against... Interesting tag. Another pig player. I'm pretty sure that skin's rarer than my one. I did get mine from one of the chests. Let me know what other auto battlers and various games you're enjoying. Let me know in the comments. And which game I should feature next in the series. You see, the bigger things are like properties, I believe they're called. I lost 3 prestige for that, because you see it's equal to the damage equal to the day it is. Right, and as you see I got more money because it's in the day, so I can sell that in a minute. As you see, pig generates quite a lot of money. Silver tier items, yes please, we'll try that. Alright, so that's probably good. So this is basically the large damage icon. It's quite slow, but it's when you gain gold, gain plus damage equal to the amount of gold gained. So I'm gaining quite a lot of gold. So this is quite a way to generate the thing. So we're going to try this anyway. And see, I've got enough. Can I get this little item on the end? Not sure I can. We'll roll. We'll hopefully get something. We got a thing. So this heals 2. Let's fit that in.
Gave that to me on our first date.
Upgrade bronze tier item. We can teach bronze tier skills, so we'll get upgrade bronze tier item. As you see, this is only bronze tier item, so we'll upgrade that. Right, now we have basically the border around it is how rare they are. So we've got bronze weapon. I'll try the weapon. I'm not that hopeful for getting anything. The dog. The bow's relatively good. It's whether I can fit it in. It basically has multicast too, so it means it's attacking for 60. But if you have more health than the opponent, you're attacking for more. To be honest, I don't think it's worth it at the moment. Let's just leave it. and carry on. Right, so we go against the, we'll try the one in the middle, the retiree.
Swing at me? You couldn't swing a putt.
I think I forgot to explain, so but this is how much money you have, and this is the income you're getting at the start of each day. That was my Discord thing that popped up. I don't know if you get that, but it's like I should mute it. We got that one, the fellow pig. As you see, they also had the basket. They also had the golf clubs as well, so this is the bandages. We'll add that to my thing. Chocolate bars or small items. I'll show you what the chocolate bars do. So basically you have a choice. This one's the free one. This is 5 silvers or you can get 5 gold for 10. Let's see if we can get to them. Alright, we'll sell the briefcase. That gives me some change, and as you see, when you gain gold, this gains damage equal to the amount of gold gained. So you sell this for gold, and as you see them, it's ticking up. I'll sell this. Right, now we've got gold. So now we can get the 5 chocolate bars, the gold tier ones. Right, we'll show you what the chocolate bars do. So these are the chocolate bars. When you sell these, you gain 30% maximum health. As you see, the health goes up. Right, so this heals 16, this heals and shield. So I'm going to get rid of the succulents and then put this in, because that does more, and it's got quicker cooldown. Right, so we can either go for the sell tools, aid the convoys, or get a sharpening stone. We'll aid the convoys, we're going to try, so we've got a choice. So gain 2 gold and EXP, 5 gold, risky, or gain 2 income. Let's try gain 2 income, because I like with this when you gain gold. Going against another Vanessa. Alright, wish me luck. Anyway, it carries on until you get either 10 wins or you lose all your prestige. Which at my rate is quite quickly. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of 100 hours on Battlegrounds and like not as much on this. I've got like 10 hours tops, I think. I think my best is 6 wins. Can't remember if it was Vanessa or Pig. It wasn't Dooley. I think it's Pig. As you see, Vanessa's quite weapon focused. She has a lot of aquatic items, we call them. That was my thing. My TCG pocket pop up. I can now open a booster pack. I'm going to do a video on that soon. It's also going to be from a Magic player's perspective. Whew. Feels quite warm in here, but I had to turn the fan off to record. Alright, so I'm going to have silver items, I think, is what I'm going to go for from Sylvia. Another cash red. Oh no, that's the ATM. Oh, that's not the same. So this is shield equal to 2 times your income. So this shields thing when you buy this game 2 income. So that seems alright. Do we need that? It's got a cooldown of 4 seconds. That's heal. So that might actually be better as a shield when I get rid of this. I'll take the ATM. I'm rolling, hope we get something good. Ah, cannon, perfect. Do we have 8? We do not have 8 though, so I've got a choice. How do I get this into my build? So this will shield for 22. Shield 20, this is heal 10, shield 30. So we get this in instead. Alright, so we get this, by the cannon.
I went out to the grand cinema once.
The space isn't the problem; it all fits in. All right, we've got this all in, but okay, so we've got all that. All right. Oh, is this 4? Yeah. If that was one less, I could buy it, but I can't. All right, let's see how we go. Leveling up. Anyway, it's all about learning and trying to gain experience in these kind of games and learning how the synergies and stuff works. I mean, say most Magic players, TCG players, should do above average in this. Your weapons have plus damage equal to your income. Well, that seems quite good. That would be plus 11. Your weapons have plus 1 damage, or when you use a property adjacent to enemies. So your weapons have plus damage. Although I do only have 1 weapon though, so it's not. I'll take it. I mean, I can always get more weapons. I've got room. I'm not going to have much money, so I'm going to aid the convoy and see if they can generate me some money. Gain 2 gold in the XP, gain 5 gold. Risky, or gain 2 income. I'm going to take the income. Alright, we'll go against... We'll try the middle one, the Infernal Envoy. It's going to be probably burn heavy, I'm going to guess. I believe burn goes through directly through the health to the health directly, whereas the normal damage comes off the shield first, and you can't heal. I don't believe you can overheal over your life total. We did win that one. Right, let's see what we can do. We've got plenty of room anyway. So this is when you sell your leftmost burn item. I haven't got a burn item, but like, okay. I don't think Pig is primarily burn focused thing. Gain 5 gold or sell items. I'm tempted to take the gold because it just pumps this up and gives us more income for later. Get a freeze item. Offer various ways to enhance offensive items. Let's go for that. So it basically is going to give you a buff on your item. I've seen it before, but this isn't a common one. Leftmost weapon plus 5. Leftmost burn. Leftmost poison item, or doubles the effect of offered choices. I'm tempted to double the multiplier, so we're going to take probably the left plus. I don't have burn or poison, so but we could get them later. But leftmost weapon 10 plus damage is what we want now. Right, we're going against Vanessa. No point selling that, doesn't do anything. Alright, wish me luck. Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. Alright, it's non-weapon items, gumballs, or tool. I'll get non-weapon items and hopefully get something worth getting. Don't know if these are any good or not. I'll take that because I've got room. Oh, I know this little chap's good. Oh, I can just take it, can't I? Okay. Let's just check the stats on this. This heals 20. I can get this in. This might be better. This is going to heal for 40. Gains 7 gold for each property you have. Says heal and regeneration items. I think that's what we want.
Got any new playlists for me? Feel the tunes, feel the moves.
24, like, oh, that's a bit of. I can't afford it. Not without selling loads of stuff. I don't think I can, so it's probably better. Just shall I roll and see if there's another better thing? Okay, so that is what fine. I believe the golf clubs is also good. When you heal gains 10 damage, that's also quite good, but it's 8. Can I get to 8? Don't think so. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to leave the golf clubs. Hammock, I've not seen this one. Heal 100, that's a slow cooldown though. Alright, let's carry on. We go against the one in the middle. Alright, let's see if we can win a PvP fight. I say I also do various other gameplay, various game videos. I do various other collecting videos as well, based on my physical video game collection. I do pack opening videos from MTG and various other games like Hearthstone. I did a Hearthstone one this week for Into the Emerald Dream. My next pack opening video will be in a couple of weeks. We normally do it on release event for the what's going to be the next MTG set, which is going to be a Dragon the Storm, which is the latest Magic expansion. It's going to be set on Tarkir, where the clans are back. Abzan's my favourite for those that know what they are. Right, we can sell items, buy bronze tier items, work at the docks for coin, or gain 20% max health per level. I'll get some more coin, I think. 2 golden shield, I think, is what I'm going for. 2 golden shield. So this is shield items. So okay, that's all. Shield 20. Your shield's getting plus 5 shield. Okay, we'll take it anyway. It's free, basically, isn't it? Get rid of that. Doesn't do anything. Need a bit more space. Gain a small heal item. Temporary boost or medium and large. I'll take that.
Small things.
12 we need for this, so can we get to 12? So we sell this, how many does this sell for? Get rid of that. Oh, that will be fine. Yeah, okay, we've got it. So we're using our items against heal value of item at the start of each other. Okay, so let's heal. Okay, so now we can put this in. Right. Shield 40. Well, that's better than that. It's not straight full 5 seconds. How much is this? This is 16 though. We can't get to 16. Why don't we just carry on? Alright, let's see. We're going against another pig. I think the number by the trophy is how many wins they've got. They've got 1 PvP win. using Streamlabs desktop to record this video. And say it's relatively easy to use. If you haven't any experience with other programs, it's one of the more straightforward ones to use. I'm currently looking into how to capture other gameplay from the kind of classic consoles department, but I need like a capture card. Through to the actual health now.
Don't let this get you down.
Close. I did lose, so it's the hour 6 on day 6. So right, so the first time you lose, there's what's called the resurrection event, which is this. This is not the end. So this is the choices you have. You have choose a free diamond tier item and visit a random enchantment location, which is going to buff your items. You can gain 20 gold and 5 EXP, so I'm going for the free diamond tier item. Okay, so this when you heal gains 12 damage, shield 80 when you sell a non-shield item. What should I go for? I'm not actually sure what the correct. I know the crook is really good, but I've only got this medium item, so it's not going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to go either the shield or the kunai. When you heal, this gains 12 damage. So how many ways do I have to heal? I've got 3 ways to heal. It's either the silk scarf. I think it's the silk scarf. I'm not sure 100% if that's correct. Sharpening stone means basically the weapon, you get damage on your weapon. Or sell small items. Try small items. Roll because there's nothing much there. I don't think there's much there. Right. So heal 90. I'll get rid of the heat thing because this seems when you sell better. Alright, so this is shield instead of heal. This is heal. Alright. I've only got 1 weapon. Okay, let's go through it. So burn items or chocolate bars. Let's take the chocolate bars. We can go for the top one, the 5 gold tier chocolate bars. Probably obviously didn't click on them to use them. Right, the chocolate bars are down here, so I'm just getting health currently. Right. We're going to get the ghost pepper or the radiant corsair. Let's go get us the ghost pepper. That's one of the hottest chilies for people into that kind of thing. Did not win that. Luckily, it's only the PvE fight. If that was the actual fight, we would be out. What I'm going to do after this video, I've got my chinchillas will be time for their exercise. Basically, so they're South American rodent. I did a video on them. Check out my chinchilla video if you want to know what a chinchilla is. So I got upgraded silver tier or lower item. Well, what coincidence, one of my chinchillas is also called Silver. They're named after... so I've got Sonic, Silver and Shadow after the characters from the video game. Alright, so we can upgrade a silver tier or lower item. Actually, this is diamond tier, so this is thing, or silver tier skill. Let's upgrade a silver or lower item. Right, what do we want? Item or gumballs? So weapons, we'll try and get the weapon.
But I can help you finish fight.
The golf club is good if I can get to it. I need 8 to get it, right. So basically the shield of the robe is not so good anymore because this is like healed shield. So this is 40. So let's go for the golf clubs because I feel we want some more damage output. This also gains when you heals, but I've only got 2 ways to heal. But
Use
like,
it well. Make me
as well,
proud.
might as well roll. We've got 5 money left. Don't think we want anything there. Right. Non-weapon item. We'll get any temporary boost. We'll go for the boost. 10% max health. That's 165. A heal item is getting plus 50 heal. Or weapons 25 damage. Damage to the weapons. Okay, let's try this. Going against a dually. I don't know what the number is in the thing. I can see the other bit is how many wins they have. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the thing in the number it means. Alright, we'll go into the fight. Wish me luck.
You do seem tough.
What are people's favourite characters in the Bazaar? Let me know in the comments section. I believe that's going to be the end of this run, because that was we took damage.
Losing is a lesson. Gotta stop saying that.
Right, that was the Bazaar. We're just going to show a little bit about the how the battle pass and some of those mechanics work, and then we'll round up the video. Alright, thanks very much for joining me. So these are basically what are called the daily challenges and the weekly challenges. So you complete them, you get EXP, they contribute to your pass. We'll show you how the pass works. Right, so this is the prize pass. So we've spoken a little bit about the mechanics. So basically, this is the pass. This is season 1. These are basically, so you've got the top track and the bottom track. The top track is the free-to-play option. So on each level, you get various things. You mainly get tickets and chests. You get tickets basically. So the tickets basically enable you to play ranked. And on the bottom you have the paid things, and then this is where they think the game has gone. Is it pay to win? There's some of them. So, for instance, at the bottom on level 1, you can see there's an additional pack. These being additional cards for Vanessa, which you don't have access to if you haven't bought this pass. And later on, there's a pack for Pig, I believe, that's on level 20, which is no, it's not 20. Sorry, that's a dually. I mean 25 is a Pig pack, which means you get access to larger cards. Now, people like Creparian and people who have played the game loads saying this isn't necessarily as pay to win as you think, because if you have access to more cards, it will dilute the chance of you are getting some of the different builds, but you have the option to turn these packs on and off when you've unlocked them. So that is more or less the only pay to win aspect of the game. Other than that, it's pretty free to play friendly, like most of the auto battler kind of games. Anyway, there's there's various cosmetic items. There's a subscription you can get if you want those cosmetic items and stuff. And there's more characters being released. So there's another character coming out on Tuesday, which I believe is like kind of like an apothecary kind of thing with like potions and stuff. I can't remember what he's called. But anyway, I may do more content for the game. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Matthew. This is Matthew Hawker Gaming. And don't forget, if you like this, comment what kind of games you want me to feature in these from a Magic player's perspective. Or say, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.